This video is going to show you how to use the Doppler shift equation to solve a problem. A car is traveling at 26 meters per second towards a pedestrian walking head-on towards the car at 3 meters per second. When the car is at rest, its horn produces a frequency of 440 hertz. What frequencies are heard as the car comes towards the pedestrian and passes the pedestrian? So we need to figure out the frequency change when it goes towards, and part B is after they've passed each other. I'm going to start by labeling the speeds. So the car is traveling at 26 meters per second, and the pedestrian is traveling at 3 meters per second. I'm going to start referring to the car and the pedestrian as the source and the observer, just so it's a little more generic. This is our Doppler shift equation, and it says that f prime, the frequency you hear, is equal to the frequency when the source is at rest times this fraction, which is the speed of the wave plus or minus the speed of the observer, and the speed of the wave plus or minus the speed of the source. So the top part, we're going to focus on the observer. For the bottom part, we're going to focus on the source. So this is kind of the basic part of the equation. The speed you hear in this problem is 440 hertz times the fraction. Now we'll adjust the fraction to figure out when the speed goes up, when the frequency goes up or the frequency goes down. To do that, we'll start by looking at only one of the pieces, either the source or the observer. So I'm going to pick the source, focus on what goes on there. So the source is decreasing the distance over time. If you decrease the distance between the source and the observer, the frequency goes up. So I've got to make that fraction go up. And I've got to do that by just what happens to the denominator, because that's what the source can control. So if I want to make the fraction get larger by changing the denominator, I need to make the denominator smaller. So I'll take the wave speed and subtract the speed of the source. Next, we'll look at the numerator, and that's about the observer. So just focus on the observer. The observer is decreasing the distance between the observer and the source. If the distance decreases, the frequency increases. So back to my fraction, what can I do to the numerator to make the frequency increase? And that means I got to make the numerator larger. So I'm going to take the speed of the wave plus the speed of the observer. And that gives me the equation I need to use to figure out what the frequency is that's heard. So that's going to be 480 hertz. Now let's look at the second part of the problem, and that's after they pass. So I'm going to start by rearranging my picture so it shows them pass each other. Speed and direction, or the velocities, stay the same. In this case, I'll do the same thing I did before. I'll start by looking at one object or the other. In this case, I'll look at the source. So my generic equation is equal to this frequency I hear is equal to the rest frequency, 440 hertz, times the fraction. And again, I got to figure out what happens to the fraction. To begin with, the source is moving away from the observer. If you increase the distance over time, you decrease the frequency. So I need to make the fraction smaller. So to make the fraction smaller by doing something in the denominator, I need to make the denominator larger. So I'm going to add the speed of the source in the denominator to the wave. In the numerator, I'm all about the observer. So I'm only going to focus on the observer in the numerator. The observer is walking away, so the observer is also increasing the distance between the source and the observer. If you're increasing the distance between the source and the observer, then the frequency has to go down. Distance goes up, frequency goes down. And now I've got to figure out what am I going to do in the numerator so that the fraction gets smaller. That means I got to make the numerator smaller as well. So I'm going to subtract the speed of the observer. So the wave speed minus the speed of the observer in the numerator. At this point, I can just do the math and I get the heard frequency by the observer after they pass is 405 hertz.